Hello everyone, and now welcome to game number 2 in this series between Remind and Life. Game number 2 taking place here on, I want to say Tranquil Pass, but I'm pretty sure that I'm wrong about that. Oh, it's been a long Thanksgiving weekend. Anyways, let's go ahead and break things down here. Remind currently down 1-0 in this best of 3 series. Life almost gave the game away with, overcommitment with a Demon Hunter. Perhaps he was expecting more evasions to proc or something. Not exactly sure. He didn't get the rejuvenation. The Demon Hunter turned back around, and all of that just completely fell apart in a moment's notice. Now, what's going to be happening next as the Ancients of War are set up, and both players will be pretty much opening with very similar builds. Those Altar of Elders will most likely be training those Demon Hunters, and then we may be looking at Naga Sea Witches again as that tier 2 hero. Naga Sea Witch, incredibly powerful if the game does go shorter, but the longer the game goes, the better it is to have a Keeper of the Grove. It's a good thing that the Naga Sea Witch is a high pressure hero that tends to cause the game to end rather quickly because of those cold arrows and the inability of bears to escape. Once that happens and you start losing a bear or two in these engagements, you end up falling apart very quickly. Your opponent gets a hero level advantage, and then things just go from bad to worse. Now, Remind is training up that archer. Life is going to be doing the same exact thing. Life seems to be one step ahead, as the Demon Hunter will be making its way back out here in just a moment. Wisp are getting into position, as this is a relatively difficult creep camp to creep out, not because of the level, but because of the bloodlust on this Ogre Magi. When that Ogre Magi gets multiple bloodlusts down onto the Forest Troll Berserkers, that is very high damage per second. You can see 21 to 25 damage, and they are attacking rather quickly, nearly taking down this Ancient of War. Same thing is going on back across over here. Ogre Magi gonna get taken out, picks up a Potion of Greater Mana. Not the item he was looking for, but that could be saved for, say, another hero later on. Back across here. Demon Hunter. Wow, Remind picking up a Potion of Greater Healing. That is the item that he was looking for, as this Ancient of War is nearly taken out. This is incredibly close, as you now see the Demon Hunter getting to level 2. Alright, with only a handful of units left, those Wisp can back off, not have to do very much of anything. That ensnare from Life or onto Life's Wisp actually nearly saved Remind's Ancient of War, as the Forest Troll Berserker switched targets and didn't attack for a couple of rounds. Demon Hunter back off to the north here. Where is he going to be traveling? Demon Hunter back down to the south here. Where is he going? Wisp is leading the way, as the Demon Hunter now turns back and is looking to do a little bit of defense. These Wisp are going to be in a little bit of trouble here. They're trying to get into every which corner, which are difficult to get to, and that is the exact right location, as the Demon Hunter now currently running around. Ancient of War by Remind now being established straight up inside the base, and that is, well, a straight up challenge. You can take a look. Tree of Ages is being upgraded. Demon Hunter trying to come across inside here, seeing if there are any easy buildings to take out. This one Ancient of War down to 3 or up to 400 hit points. That is going to be a problem right there, as you do see a detonation come across. Remind is purposely positioning himself in all the right locations, and the Demon Hunters are now going to engage, and wow, beautiful block, and a beautiful block again to try and slow things up. All right, Archer now needs to try and Shadow Melt. Isn't going to be able to do exactly that. It doesn't even need to Shadow Melt, just going to flat out run away, as it doesn't look like Life has realized that that Ancient of War is not his. I can't believe that he can't see this, as you see a quick denial right there once more. All right, Archer's Huntress is now joining in on the fight. That Ancient of War is just a bit too far. There goes an Archer, as the units are now going to be backing off. All right, Ancient of War also engaging against this down across here. Could it just take out a handful of Moonwells, and that will stop any production of additional units. Forest Troll Berserker back across here. Remind has this one Moonwell pretty much down to half life already, as units are now backing away again. Alright, Wisp is going to be under repair as the Ancient of War is going to try and finish this off. Demon Hunter may come back around and try and slip out this one particular Wisp. Wisp will end up getting taken down as the Demon Hunter going to be going after Wisp again. Alright, the Moonwells are causing a bit of healing. As you can see, the Demon Hunter just trying to finish off these units. Remind does have that potion of greater healing, so he does have a little bit longer than you would expect with this type of engagement. Alright, Demon Hunter still wandering back around here. You can see Life purposely using that range to his advantage, as that Ancient of War is not going to get up. Alright, Demon Hunter still wandering around back the other way. What is happening here? We are going into a Keeper of the Grove as that second hero. And this is one of those situations where the Ancient of War, even though it does cost a fair amount, is doing a good bit of damage here, constantly needing to be repaired. And it is also pulling the attention away of 3 of those units. That is a very, very long time in order to just try and distract, as the Keeper of the Grove will be coming out here in just a moment now. The Ancients of Lore were delayed because of this particular strategy, and that means that the Keeper of the Grove's Entangle is going to be that much stronger. Without the Dryad's Abolish Magic, the Keeper of the Grove Entangle will shut down those units for a good bit of time. And since it is going to delay the game even further, perhaps get the Demon Hunter to level 3 that much faster, then things will go continually get better for Remind. Wand of Illusion now absorbing a bit of damage right there. If you did not notice what happened, the Demon Hunter purposely attacked his own Demon Hunter Illusion for a split second, allowing the Forest Troll to switch aggro to a new target. Demon Hunter now sitting at level 3. That level 2 mana burn is going to be crucial, as we now see the Ancients of Lore still not yet up. That is going to be a big deal. Ancients of Lore from Remind are currently being trained. Tree of Eternity already there. Life now getting that Tree of Eternity, as well as the Demon Hunter and the Keeper of the Grove going to be coming up this ramp. Alright, Wand of Illusion, Ancient of War. What is going to happen? Are we going to see some entangles? There's a mana burn right there. Entangle onto the Naga Sea Witch. Naga Sea Witch is going to go ahead and run back, most likely higher up a Goblin Zeppelin, as we see another mana burn exchange once more. Alright, I would have thought you would have gotten an Entangle off onto a Huntress, as the Huntress would have been out of commission longer. Heroes have better, heroes have, that heroic armor that makes a lot of duration spells last significantly shorter. And with that, it looks as though Remind is not going to get that much mileage out of his earlier Keeper of the Grove, as Dryads are now joining on the fight. Looks as though the Demon Hunter is going to be forced to retreat back a little bit. You can see the Moonwells are pretty much full, ready to go. Ancient of War Remind perhaps should have done this instead, and he may end up getting caught. No, Life is not chasing. Life instead going to do a bit of his own creeping as well, as you now see a Mana Stone being dropped for the Demon Hunter. Mana Stone does increase your mana regeneration just a little bit. I believe it's 1 point a second. And with that, it's like having Brilliance Aura on the... Oh, no, it's 25%. Excuse me. 25% right there. So the Demon Hunter is regenerating mana slightly faster. The Keeper of the Grove could also use a little bit of extra mana as well, but instead he is going to get Thorn's Aura now. Mana burn onto this. It is just an illusion, but then again, all at the same time, he just does not want it to do any additional scouting. Back off to the north, most likely this creep camp and this creep camp and this creep camps are the next ones to be crept out. It looks like Remind instead going to engage against his opponent, as we see clearing up a 5-3-3 creep camp. We don't see any bears as of yet, and that may be a tactical decision by Life. Well, there you go, finally getting a bear. We do know that his opponent has that Keeper of the Grove, which means that Thorn's Aura is going to be in play. If you can mitigate the Thorn's Aura by only using Huntresses and Dryads, only the Demon Hunter will be reflected back with that damage. However, once the bears reach a critical mass, it just takes far too much, as, oh, A big loss right there, losing a bear in transit. And another bear in transit could get taken out. All right, Ancient of Wonders, if it gets taken out as well. Yeah, Goblin Sappers right there as well. As you see, another Moonwell going to get taken out. Home field advantage is pretty much going to be completely lost here as Cyclone Wand of the Wind. Wand of the Wind quickly used there as we're still looking at a major fight here. All right, Dryad now needing to get away. It looks as though, Life knows what is going on. He's completely ignoring those additional bears, but the Demon Hunter transfers over the Keeper of the Grove that potion of greater healing, as we now might see Life losing. Yes, he might end up losing another bear there, and that is the game. All right, Remind taking game number 2, even though he had the lower score. Not something you see all that often, but that fight was not going for him at all, as we now are all tied up at 1 game apiece. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Hope you guys enjoyed game number 2. Please stay tuned for game number 3.